One man had a vision that would change our world.
Welcome to WrestleMania!
A world where legends are born. Now, you can live those moments. Slam a giant. Climb the ladder. Go one-on-one with the Great One. Retire a legend. Steal the show. Dethrone an icon. And keep the dead man's streak alive. Create a once-in-a-lifetime moment. 30 years of WrestleMania. One epic game. Become immortal.
Hello everyone and welcome to CKTV, welcome to YouTube, welcome to the WWE 2K14 Countdown Show Part 6 I think we're on now, and we're midway through October 2013, and that must mean that only 2 weeks away, that's 14 days, 2 weeks, until WWE 2K14 hits the stores in the USA, and a little over 2 weeks, just a wee bit over 2 weeks until it hits the stores in the rest of the world. And wow, you can see some footage there in the background that while I'm talking, and you can see that is WrestleMania 24, part of the WrestleMania 30 years of WrestleMania mode. Ric Flair against Shawn Michaels in the retirement match, and definitely what a great event that was, and what a great game it's shaping up to be. The roster is the greatest assembled wrestling game roster of all time. It's unbelievable. It's got the best 6 to 10 superstars from each era. And then with caws, the big news with caws is, with the creation mode is, we'll go more in depth into that in a while, but the unbelievable news is that we will get now, it's moved from 50 caws, that's created wrestlers, you can download or make 100 this year, and it's moved up, it's gone tenfold, it's gone twice the amount that we had last year. So that is brilliant. So WWE 2K14, as far as the creation suite, is going unparalleled to any other creation suite down through the years, with 2K Sports really taking the helm and really going to town with these creation suites, and also going to town with the game in general. With a new mode now has been announced, which we will go more in depth into in a wee while, and that mode is streak. Beat the streak, defend the streak, defeat the streak. The Undertaker's unbeaten WrestleMania streak, of course. Let's take you now to some footage of one of the entrances from the game.
Promotional contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Lesnar from the University of Minnesota, where he was an NCAA champion, made his WrestleMania debut last year at Safeco Field in Seattle, where he became the youngest WWE champion in history. But this match tonight is not about championship gold, it's about finality. Who is the man? Will it be Lesnar or will it be Goldberg?
As you can see, there's some great footage there of the Brock Lesnar entrance from the game, and great graphics as well. As you can see here, a few pics of the Macho Man Randy Savage WrestleMania 8 entrance. That's the one where he meets Ric Flair in the world title match. But you can see that there, and it looks really good. I seen some footage of it. I couldn't get the footage for this video though, but this is it. That's it in pictures, and it's looking great. And he's in his gold attire, and the great thing as well is about with the creation suite this time as well, you can change the colors on the attire, even the entrance attire, which you couldn't do before. But Savage definitely in all his glory in that particular video. And as you can see there, Mr. Perfect has been confirmed for the game, and that's massive news this time out, as Perfect is one that we all wanted in, and he hadn't been in for a long time in a game, so he is a welcome. But the question is, will we get him in his wrestling attire? Because he might only be in the manager's section, but there's a lot of rumors around the internet that Perfect could actually be first day DLC, or DLC in general. We can tell you that the DLC, the downloadable content for this game, has been rumored. There's been no announcements yet, but it has been rumored that it will be in 4 separate packs. So be that as it may, we could have a Legends pack. This has been the rumors. We could have a Superstars pack, and we could have a Divas pack, with the 4th pack being rumored to be WrestleMania 30. So that could be very interesting. I would preferably have more Legend stuff, but you can't have everything the way you want it. But I would say definitely it's going to be good. Another big feature this year is comebacks. Some new comebacks. I was watching a video of the Hulk Hogan comeback, and it's just like watching a Hulk Hogan match in reality, like, because that was a very, very entertaining comeback, you know, where he does the no taunts and stuff and comes at them with the punches and hulks up, you know, when he does the no sell with the it's really, really cool. Another big feature, as I mentioned, is streak mode, and in streak mode it's an unbelievable it's a great mode, and we have been told about this just this last few days by Brian Williams, the creative designer, or the head designer on the game. And streak mode, really brilliant looking mode, and I would say there's a good chance that this could be a show stealer as far as this game is concerned. We know that 30 years of WrestleMania is the main driving point of the game and the main selling point of the game, but streak mode, you would have to say, is a big one. They say that in the first part of streak mode, you can choose to do, as you see here, the 4 screens: defeat the streak, defend the streak, and then you see statistics, and then there's a page where you can look at all the photos and stuff of all the past WrestleMania victims of The Undertaker. And of course, in defeat the streak, you can choose any wrestler on the roster to go up against The Undertaker, and there's special treatment given to The Undertaker's character in this mode, and it makes him more really hard to beat apparently, and they're going to make him more or less invincible. So it's going to be very tough to beat The Undertaker on defeat the streak. And of course, in the other part of the game, defend the streak, you'll have a kind of what used to be known as slobber knocker back in the PlayStation games, but now it's known as, this particular part is really cool, where Punk turns around and he's there after it going dark and stuff. That's a good feature in that mode. It's going to be a great mode, I'm sure. But and the other one, as I said, slobber knocker used to be a game mode back in the day, and that is going to be what basically under a different name is what the defend the streak is. You take control of the Undertaker, and then wrestlers come at you from all angles, and you have to beat them one by one like a gauntlet. But so the Undertaker, and he has about 5 different attires in this game, and 5 different era models, so you can play all the matches down through the years as the Undertaker, which is pretty cool as well. A nice wee touch. But definitely streak mode looks very good in this year's game. As we mentioned a lot about 30 years of WrestleMania already, Also, the 100 caws, a massive feature. Created championships is a big one this year as well, and that will be certainly one of the main selling points, I'm sure, as part of the creation suite, and that creation suite just gets better and better every single year. We'll see more about the creation suite in a while. As you can still see here on your screen, the streak mode details, if you want to read them as well as listen to my analysis of it. I just want to talk a wee bit about DLC potential. I talked about it in my last video, but we still have no confirmation or no talk about Rick Rude, Big Boss Man, or Hacksaw Jim Duggan, who have been rumoured, and we have seen the t-shirts in the audience and some of the screenshots of the game, but it's looking like they will be DLC or else unlockable on the disc when you get the game. So that could be very good if they are, because then that leaves room for more Legends DLC. And I'm sure if they do a Legend pack, they won't do it with just 3 guys. So I'd say Perfect could be in there, and I would say Roddy Piper might have an in-game model as well that we don't know about yet, because he has only been talked about to be on Superstar Heads. So I think you'll all agree that the streak mode looks amazing, and that the other modes that I've talked about so far look absolutely brilliant. So we've told you that it is 4 DLC packs. It's looking like that's the rumour, and it's a very strong rumour. Some good sources there, I think. Managers that have been confirmed: Miss Elizabeth, Bobby Heenan, also Mr. Fuji, Mr. Perfect. We're looking for him to be a DLC in-game wrestler as well, of course. And among others, there's definitely a lot more potential for more managers, but there mightn't be many more. There's a few, of course, modern managers as well, but I'm not that interested in the current era. But a lot of good potential for talking points there, indeed.
Is the main event of WrestleMania 6. It is scheduled for one fall, and it is title for title. Introducing first, weighing 275 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, the Ultimate Warrior.
Listen to the ovation for the Ultimate Warrior. And here he comes. He's running to the ring.
I think that's a mistake. He should be conserving his strength right here. He's facing the challenge of his life, JR.
Well, you may have a point there, King. However, the Warrior looks to be in great shape. And this crowd is going bananas.
67,000 plus have waited for this moment, JR. And it's going to be interesting as the crowd seems split 50-50. It's a toss-up, the same as the match.
Okay, well now we're going to go to have a little look at some more of the creation suite. Now, as you can see here, CM Punk, as you can see in the first shot, Roddy Piper and Dolph Ziggler there. But the first 2 shots of Punk and Piper here showcasing Superstar Heads. Still no confirmation of Piper and the exact character in the actual game. Well, Dolph Ziggler, as you can see in that shot, it's all about the newly advanced creation of the clothing, and that means that you can create the entrance attires as well. Another big mode this time is created championships, and you can create your own championships from scratch. Anyway, folks, that's me just about done for this preview of WWE 2K14. Only 2 weeks, folks, 14 days until the game is released, and or 16 days over here. But for Kieran Kyo, CKTV, YouTube, Kyoster, over, and out.
back at a time, we will take it back. You know time